Good morning, afternoon, nighttime, random county. We are back with another episode of this here podcast. I am your host, the Spooky Suki, and I am here with 5,000 missed calls from your best friend at 3 in the morning.
Oh my god. They're all me. Oh god. I actually haven't got like late night drunk call or drunk texts in a long time, actually, because usually I'm the one
Yeah, I was
sending them
gonna say,
out.
aren't you the guy? You're the guy for that.
Well, yeah, but there's also a level of like, no one else wants to.
I love you guys so much at 3 in the morning.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, hey, drunk.
I mean, you don't want people to let you know that they mean a lot to them.
Well, you see, it won't bother me any because I have Do Not Disturb on my phone. I'll never fucking answer.
Yeah, so if you're in distress, don't call Spooky.
Call the other one. Call the one on the other side of the bed. I'm not gonna answer.
Your cat?
Actually, no. Bean doesn't. That's not entirely true. She sleeps on her gray blankie, her specific gray blankie, most of the time. But other times, I'll either wake up or I'll waltz in the bedroom, and she's just like lumped in a little spot on top of the husband, which is funny because our comforter, duvet, what the fuck ever that thing is,
blanket,
is like a cream colored. It's like beigey cream colored. I don't know. It's made out of eucalyptus, which is quite nice. Anyway, not the point.
Oh yeah, it's like sage.
But she just looks like they kind of look like a little void egg.
Bean's not black.
Like an inverted egg, kind of. I don't know. She's great, but in the dark she looks pretty dark.
I see.
So yeah, they're real egg looking a lot of the time, which is funny. But no, she sleeps on her little blankie quite often. I don't know. She's been. I got a new pillow. So
Ooh.
I got a buckwheat whole pillow. It's got buckwheat holes, buckwheat.
Butts?
Buckwheat. Buckwheat holes in it.
What does that mean? Like, I have no...
Do you know what buckwheat is?
I'm only thinking, like, this is what a medieval mattress probably feels like, and that doesn't sound...
No, they're so nice. They're great.
I mean, I have, like, a memory foam thing. It's pretty rad, but...
It's got lavender in it, too. It's delightful. I fucking love this pillow, man.
You can live in, like, 1712. I'll live in 2112. Future of my space-age technology.
Yeah, with your fucking hot-ass memory foam? No, thank you.
I don't know. I've never had problems, like, sleeping. I'm pretty good at sleeping, I feel like.
I want to beat you with a pillow.
Other people are, it's like, no, it's got to be exact, like, 77.34 degrees, and my legs can't touch each other, and I need a blanket that weighs approximately 77 grams per square inch. Like,
I want to beat you with a pillow.
I just like give me a
full
fucking
of rocks.
pillow, give me a blankie. Like,
you shut the fuck up. Your opinion doesn't mean jack
like,
shit.
the life
Your opinion on pillows doesn't mean anything anymore. Fuck you. You get nothing. Curse you.
I thought you are like the queen of naps and shit.
Yeah, during the day when I don't need to be asleep. You know how bullshit that is? Anyways, I got a new pillow.
Nice.
You shut the fuck up. It's a great pillow. It's actually way better than I've tried a lot of different pillows because I sleep like shit. And this is the best one so far. This pillow is fucking great. I've tried pillows with like cooling shit in them. I've tried pillows that are memory foam. I've tried pillows that are lump of what the fuck ever.
Is that why you're always like so obsessed with like the sleep because you don't know how to do it right?
I don't know. I can sleep at any time during the goddamn day.
Anytime I'm not supposed.
But anytime it is nighttime and I want to sleep, my body says go fuck yourself. So, yeah. And of course, I live in a world where you have to be wakey during daytime.
So what about like when you guys go camping and shit?
Oh, I don't like sleep worthy shit when we go camping. Because we're outside and my brain is always like, there's danger about.
Oh.
Which is kind of true because you're in the great outdoors, but also...
That's where we're supposed to be.
Dude, do you know how many things make weird fucking sounds in the night? I don't like that. I like things to be shutting the fuck up. That's why I think when I go camping again, I want to find somewhere to camp that's kind of by a stream. So then there's noise besides fucking owls screaming their heads off.
No, the owls don't scream. It's what they're killing that screams.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Go murder elsewhere. Anyway, got my new goddamn pillow. Now that we keep getting off there. And Bean has decided that it's her pillow now.
Yes.
So she keeps thefting my pillow in the middle of the night. Last night, I lay down, and she wanders on up. I'm like, hi, Bean. And I give her pets and whatnot. And she just sits there and starts staring at my pillow. I'm like, excuse me, can I help you, ma'am? She sits there. Big fucking eyes, dude. I'm like, What is happening? It was like that picture that I took of her right before I gave her a bath that one time, where she was like, had her head tilted down and her big eyes. She was doing that. And I'm like, what do you want? And just sat there, stared at my pillow. My face was like my face was right there. She was staring at the pillow, clearly staring at the pillow. I was like, what are you about right now? And then she puts her little paws on the corner of my pillow. I'm like, Bean, what are you doing? What are you doing there, buddy? And she's just sitting there, and then she like taps me on the nose. And I'm like, no, I am not moving. This is mine. This is my pillow, Bean.
It's like, ma'am, can you please move?
No.
You're in my spot.
This is my pillow. And then she would sit there and like, kind of like, she wasn't making biscuits, but she was kind of like moving her feet and kept trying to tap me on the nose. I'm like, bro. I was like, Bean, you can't have my pillow. And then she just like whacked me in the nose and left. And I was like, ma'am, this is my pillow. But yeah, she steals my pillow all the time now. And I'm like, what is it about this pillow that you like so much? Is it the size? Is it the texture? Like, why do you keep stealing my pillow, kitty cat? Because I'll like roll over, and I'll try to roll back, and there's a Bean there. And the one night, she pushed my head completely off the pillow. I don't know what the deal is.
So you'll have to get a second one.
I was thinking about it, to be honest. And my husband was like, well, why don't you just get like something pillow, like kind of like the pillow. Like, yeah, but then what if she doesn't sit on that?
What if she doesn't take to that?
And she still keeps stealing my pillow. If I got another pillow exactly the same, then at least I had like a substitute pillow.
No, kitties, they're cute, but they're just fluffy middle fingers with claws.
And she's usually like so polite and cute at night. Not so much during the day, because she likes to be a menace during the day. But she's so cute and polite usually at night, and then she's just been stealing my damn pillow for some reason. But it only started happening when I got the new pillow, so it's definitely the new pillow. It's wacky, but I do like it. It's nice and cool. Like it's not cooling, but it like keeps you cool, so like my head doesn't get hot. Because I sleep like a furnace. It's nice. I like it. Anywho.
Well, my furry fucks, Climby and Bitey, or cow and chicken, we're still integrating into the ecosystem with them. They don't quite know their nighttime spots yet. We're still working on that. They're also like ravenously always trying to find food. Like I sent you last night where they stole a whole pound of hamburger and put it away and started eating it.
Yeah, dude, you can't just leave shit unattended, all right?
With Fox, I do it all the goddamn time.
Yeah,
These two little bastards.
That's because your cat's dumb and old.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, no, we gotta, like, fucking watch shit. We can't even put stuff in just, like, Ziploc bags.
Yeah.
Because one of the little bastards will try to chew through the bag.
Mm-hmm.
You can't leave, like, other shit out because they'll eat it. I left some brownies out once to, like, cool down. One of the fat fucks was trying to, like, lick it. They licked, like, a quarter. I'm like, what? What the hell? You guys can't have chocolate, you little shits.
Yeah, chocolate's good for kitties? I don't know.
No, chocolate's bad for most pets.
Mm.
Yeah. Can be poisonous, I think.
It's bad for dogs. Also, like raisins, I think.
Yeah. Also, caffeine. Although I don't know how they would get a hold of caffeine. I guess if they drank a soda. I don't know.
Or if they got into like coffee grounds or something like chocolate has caffeine in it as well.
Pure caffeine powder that they're snorting off their countertop.
Yeah, protein. Speaking of animals, me and the boys saw Sonic the Hedgehog, the third one.
Okay.
With Shadow.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun. It was awesome.
Who voiced Shadow?
Keanu Reeves.
Yep, that's right. I was like, God, it was somebody that I just saw something about that. Yeah. He's a cool dude. But
no, that movie was fucking rad.
I kind of forgot about like movies coming out in theaters, to be honest.
They haven't come out with anything new.
Yeah.
Apparently they're redoing Snow White because they haven't done the live action version of that one yet. And How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
Which was already an animated movie.
Didn't we talk about that? I talked about that with somebody.
Maybe. But basically it's How to Train Your Dragon if you turned on RTX.
Yeah.
Like it's like shot for shot the exact same movie.
Yeah.
Like even like the Toothless model, it's the exact same animations, just upscaled textures. It's like what
Why?
Are we doing? What happens when Disney runs through all of their original stuff?
I think we did talk about that.
And they don't have anything to remake.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they'll make it hyper realistic. So it's like beyond realism.
Well, then it's
somehow.
animated again. Like
circle back around. Just make maybe instead of doing making movies live action, maybe we should do the opposite and make live action movies anime style. I feel like that'd be more fun.
No, there is a movie. It's got what's his name? Hart, the short black guy.
Oh, Kevin Hart?
Yeah, it's got Kevin Hart and The Rock in it. I think it's called Central Intelligence. Like the way that those two act against each other, it looks like it should be an animated movie. Like there's certain scenes where it's like, no, like there should be like some like comedic like movement here. Like it looks like an animated movie, but it's not. It's like so it can be done.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of interesting. But no, what we really need is more Marvel movies. We don't have enough of those yet.
Oh God.
Fuck my life.
I don't know.
No, I don't want to go to the movies if it's something awesome like Sonic. Like,
yeah, like I can't even tell you what I would want to go to the movies for anymore. There's just so much shit that I need to watch anyway. I also have a hard time now like justifying watching just like a normal ass TV show. I've been meaning to watch like Umbrella Academy for ages, and I'm having a hard time because like I could just watch anime and be studying at the same time. I could do two things at once.
See, I can't just sit and watch a TV show because for a long time I'll put, well, it's because I use shows as something like that, like, well, especially like documentaries as like background noise. So like if I'm sitting there like just watching a TV show, I'll just fall asleep. It's like it's not activating enough neurons for me to actually want to care about it and stay awake.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. So basically, I just watch anime anymore.
What are you currently watching?
I just finished up with Ancient Magnus Bride Season 2.
What's the one with a really long title? It's like...
there's so many with long titles now.
No, which I find like that type of stuff absolutely hilarious, but it's I'm a secretary for Dungeon, but I'll be damned if I'm not going to go home on time, so I'm going to clear this myself, or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, I did see that one out and about.
Like apparently that one, it looks really cool.
I am kind of sort of watching My Hero.
Or My Boyfriend is a Vending Machine.
I did see that one too, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I started watching Soul Eater again. I watched it back in the day when it was new-ish, but I watched it dubbed. And now I'm going through and watching it subbed. So I watched like the first 4 episodes of it again, and I was like, I don't remember this being so silly. But it is quite silly.
I think the last one I watched was Delicious Dungeon.
Oh, God.
That one's really good.
I feel like we don't watch the same kinds of animes.
Probably not. Ben is always trying to get me to watch all of it, because he his guilty pleasure, and it really is like he feels guilty about it, but he loves it so much, is all like the romance animes and like slice of life.
Oh,
like,
yeah, but I love those.
Well, yeah.
He gives me like good recommendations all the time.
Yeah, well, because that's his jam. That's what he loves.
I really like those. And it's useful for studying, too, because you get a lot of like
Well, yeah,
daily...
it's regular conversation.
Yeah. I did watch a romance one the other day.
I mean,
Shit, I forgot what it's called, though.
and like the polar opposite, like new kid, he's always watching like JoJo.
Yeah.
This is the most.
I can't see myself... Like, JoJo could be great, and it could have a stellar storyline, but the art style is so fucking weird.
You
I can't do it.
Well, its style is like manga, and
I
like
know.
the animation is like blocky because it's supposed to be just like
I know.
panels.
I know, and I don't like that so much. Like, if I'm gonna do a manga, I'll do a manga. If I want anime, I'm gonna want more anime style.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, those are separate things for me. They need to be in separate piles. What else did I watch? Holy shit, I was watching something else. What the fuck was I watching? Jesus Christ. It was like a cute little...
Komi?
Oh, no, it was Kyo in Kyoto. It's about 2 friends who go to Kyoto to Maiko, to be training geisha. But the one is way better at cooking. So they make her the cook of the Maiko house, and her friend is going through all the training and stuff. And she's like, good luck, whatever. And then it's like, it's more centered around the girl that does all the cooking and stuff for the girls. So it's really cute and fun. But yeah, that's the other one I was watching a little bit. So I kind of jump around a little bit. I'm not very good about just staying on one. But yeah, that's also what I've been up to a lot. Just watching a lot of TV. I think I've watched more TV in the last 2 months than I have in the last like 3 years.
Well, I guess over Christmas, the Christmas break, between Christmas and New Year's, the Void Week, I did watch all of Gundam Wing and The Endless Waltz.
Oh, see, that's one that...
It's so good. It holds up. Like, still good.
Yeah, that's one thing that I want to do is I want to go through and map out what way I want to go through all of the Gundam.
All of the Gundam. Dude, there's so fucking much. Like, there's about as many episodes of Gundam series as there is, like, One Piece episodes.
Yeah. But I'm going to do it so it's like I do one series and then, like, take a break and watch some other shit in between, and then... So it'll take me a long-ass time, but...
there are parts of it that are, like, linear, but there are also, like, alternate universe things. Like, apparently Gundam Wing is, like, separate, and it's self-contained.
Yep. That's its own little dealio. Although they never really, like, explain... So in, like, the main Gundam series, they at least, like, explain how all that shit came about. But, like, it's some of those side ones, they're just like... Meep,
we're in space.
Gundams!
Like, robots.
Suits! Stick children in them! Make them die.
Which, I'm not fine with the stick children and make them die. But, like, no, you don't need to know, like, all of the, 1,000 pieces of political intrigue to make this. No, you just need to know that these are good guys, these are bad guys. But maybe they're not the bad guys. But like,
maybe they are?
Yeah.
Question mark?
No, it was me and my older brother. We were having a discussion. It's like, well, who's actually the bad guy in Gundam Wing? I'm like, it's Treize. The guy that like, becomes king of the world.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's Miliardo Peacecraft. It's like, well,
Yeah, and that's how a lot of like the Gundam series actually ends up like playing out because they do really good about like, hey, here's your starting characters and there's their backstory, but now we're going to talk about the opposing characters and their backstory and what their motivations are, and it's like sometimes you're more siding with the ones that you thought were enemies in the first half of this series.
Yeah.
Shit's crazy.
And even like the Gundam pilots, like Hiro Yui isn't like the main character of the story at all. He just is the agent by through which things happen.
Yeah.
Like the best Gundam pilot is actually Duo Maxwell.
Yeah. And it's like,
even you can take him out of the series and nothing changes.
Yeah. And that's the fun thing about a lot of those too, is like you're actually like really zoomed in on this really specific part of this overall war that's happening, which is crazy to think about.
I mean,
some of those.
That's kind of how things are. Like war isn't like, and well, it can be an all-encompassing thing, but well, think about some of the things, like some of the problems that we as Nebraskans deal with that just don't exist other places, or problems that exist at other places that we just cannot be fucked about.
Yeah. Well, and just like the general history of war too is like it's really good at only highlighting like the main people playing parts.
Yeah.
In said wars or whatever, and not like so much about like the intricate things that are going on. Like, I don't know.
Well,
it's really good about that, but it's kind of weird at the same time, I guess.
Yeah. And like the way that we've always kind of learned that type of thing is like, no, like everyone like knew about all these, like especially like in like ancient history. It's like, no, everyone knew about this. It's like, no, it was like, it was two rich families that just kind of like got in a pissing match. Like even now, like I'm pretty sure if there was like a land invasion in Florida and there was like, you know, like tanks and aircraft and stuff like that, I would still have to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Well, that's how it goes. Like you still, like people still have shit to do.
Yeah. Like, you know, like this some fast food workers like Waffle House is gonna close.
Yeah. I wonder how many people got like called into work for the lovely LA fires going on right now.
Horrible thing.
They're like, oh, the fire's coming this way, but we're still open, so I'm coming to work.
Well, there was it like 4 or 5 years ago? There was another like huge fire, and there's pictures of cars like driving down the freeway, like through like the mountain pass in like North Hollywood. And it literally looks like hell. Like all the mountains are like emblazoned in fire, and there's just like bumper to bumper traffic in both directions.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you guys doing?
Oh, fuck. You know what the terrible thing is, though? This is probably going to be like unpopular opinion, but they kind of did it to themselves. All right, so listen. They cut down their fire department by a lot.
Well, they were in negotiations for it, but yeah, it's like also
no, they did previously, like years before this.
Oh, okay.
So like all of this these are things that happened before this that has caused this to be such a big deal. So they stopped controlled burns. They stopped doing a lot of controlled burns and like cleaning up underbrush stuff. So they stopped doing that quite a few years ago. Then they went and they cut down their fire department by a lot. Like so much that the LA fire department is like one of the most understaffed fire departments per capita. So, I mean, if you're going through and doing all this stuff and then being like, now there's a big fire. Maybe don't cut those things that are important for keeping fires down. I don't know. It's hard for me to feel bad about it. I feel shitty for the people that are losing all of their livelihoods and stuff. But also, if your city is gonna cut their fire department and cut their fire prevention things, maybe don't live there.
Like,
I don't know.
I'm sure back when it was founded, it made a lot more sense, but the location for LA to have that big of a population doesn't make any sense.
No.
Because, like, I mean, I guess, okay, yeah, the weather's nice, but, like, it is a desert.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't rain there. Like, there's no fresh water. Like, and yeah, the whole ecosystem that was there before people was, it was based on regulatory burns.
Yep.
Like, a lot of like the pine trees that were native there before all the eucalyptus went up and, created their own tinderbox.
Yep.
But like all of those trees survive through forest fires.
Yeah.
Like they actually can't produce seeds unless there is a forest fire. Like,
yeah. Yeah. And then they stopped doing things to help fire prevention.
Well, it's just like around here. Like there's a reason why they burn fields.
Yeah.
Like because the ecosystem needs it.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, basically these compounding things led to this happening and this being such a big deal. So it's like, I don't know, they should be going after the people that made those choices and being like, okay, you should definitely not be in office anymore if they are still in office, because who knows. But also, nobody's going to do shit about it.
People are still going to live there.
Yeah.
It's the same thing like my meteorology class that I took way a million years ago. My professor, he described building a house in Florida is a lot like building a house on railroad tracks because hurricanes happen in Florida.
Yeah.
And you can't just dodge those things.
No.
And there's nowhere to like stop them. So why would you build a house in Florida? It doesn't make any sense.
Or just the fact that like Florida is mostly swamp.
Oh yeah.
Swamp.
I mean, okay, you can actually say that about a lot of places.
Yeah. That is true.
Like northern Texas, where there's like tornadoes and stuff, they don't have basements.
Yeah, that is kind of silly.
Because the ground is limestone.
That's true. I was like when we had to Arkansas, and people were like talking about their homes and shit, and I realized that like
no one has a basement.
No one has a basement. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys? You have like, you could have a whole space under your house. What are you doing? That's where I live most of my life. Is in my basement. Come on now. Where's your basement? But also, floods and shit kind of make it hard to have basements in some places.
I know every region has their own natural disasters.
Yeah.
Like, you go too far north, well, it's fucking cold.
I mean, you gotta kill people somehow, is probably what the weather thinks. Gotta murder these people somehow.
So, Zipper Tidy, my younger brother, has a theory, which I kind of subscribe to, that like, it's kind of like a Gaia theory, but not necessarily like the spirituality behind it, where the Earth, the biosphere itself, is a closed system.
Yeah.
And it self-regulates.
Yep.
So if there's too much of something, it will compensate.
Murder.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
Or you can also, what's the difference between murder and the extinction of an animal?
Yeah.
Like, it's the same idea. Like, no, life will exist. We probably won't, but life will still exist.
There's also kind of an alternate theory along the same line of, like, the Earth is supposed to be hostile. Like, it's not really
it's not
safe,
a nice place.
It's not supposed to be a nice place. We just happen to live here.
No, it's like a bigger fish gets eaten by a bigger fish.
It's like, it's a hostile environment. We just happen to live here. So it's going to continue to be hostile. It doesn't give a shit if we're here. But yeah. Fun stuff. Anyway.
Oh, did you hear that Joanne's Fabric is going to be closing?
Yeah, this is the second time they filed for bankruptcy, by the way. So I don't know if they're actually closing.
Well, they're looking for an investor to buy their assets, basically.
Yeah.
So basically looking to sell. If they don't sell, then they'll file for bankruptcy. So
yeah,
you should take out a big ass loan.
No thanks. Nope.
No, you don't want to. But the fabrics.
I have enough fabric the way it is.
But then you'll have all of the fabrics.
Okay, there was something that we were supposed to talk about during this episode.
There was?
Yes, because we said it at the end of the last one.
I forgot.
Yeah, I know. I forgot to.
God damn it.
I was hoping you knew. I was hoping you wrote that shit down because I didn't.
No. Nope.
Well, never mind then. Oh, I finally have my complete collection of guitars. And one of them's not even here.
No.
So I own 2 guitars now.
The green one. Over
No.
there.
Oh, yeah. Well, no. I don't know. I didn't buy that. I got that
purple
one.
one?
That one was free 93.
Oh.
That one's not mine. That one's not mine. That one's not
the
mine.
purple gold one.
Yeah, that's the one behind you. Over there. Over there.
Yes.
I've got too fucking many guitars in here, dude. I have 8. I have 8 guitars in this room. And the one that I just bought isn't here.
Yeah, you also have a bass.
Yeah. I now have a we now own a 5-string bass.
Yeet.
I have too fucking many guitars, man. What am I gonna do with all these? Eventually some of them will leave though. Like that one. That one's gonna go back to its home eventually.
Yes.
But I wasn't planning on using those hangers anymore because obviously they're in the way of my couch. But I'm having to use them. And I still don't have
You need to relocate them. Put them under that shelf. What the hell? Your setup doesn't make any sense.
Well, there was supposed to be other shit that went under there.
Like what?
I was going to get like a file holder type thing to hold my drawing pad and my MIDI keyboard.
Instead of just having them leaned up against your...
But that has not happened. And I just have too much shit in this room. I need to get rid of some stuff, but I can never decide what I want to not have in here anymore, and it's quite difficult.
You're a hoarder.
I don't want to be. I just like...
I just have a lot of things. Yeah. That's how it starts.
I keep getting stuff as gifts, and I don't know where to put them in my house, so they just automatically come in here because they're for me.
I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, I got you the axolotl.
Yeah,
I got you that frog.
and that frog.
I
And
thought I got you another one.
those sushis up there,
Yes.
which take up a lot of room. I also have
Yeah, but
like
they're cute.
the biggest fucking Pusheen
Yeah, and
pop figure.
and Bulbasaur.
And Bulbasaur. And a million books
All of the books.
and a bunch of Legos. But yes, someday I'll get my shit together, but it's not
Today
today.
is not that day.
And probably not anytime soon. Got too much shit to do.
Well, if you would like to complain to Spooky Suki about the clutter of her room or the clutter of your room, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Random Plus Roulette. Drop us a line. If you have any ideas for future shows, definitely contact us that way. Also, you can subscribe to our Patreon. We'll get you some swag.
You should also definitely chisel your message onto a rock slab and put it into Sir Random's mailbox.
Yes.
And then make sure you knock the mailbox down.
But no, that's messing with the government. You don't do that.
Oh, you don't mess with the government?
Well,
That's the wrong choice.
Okay, the mail's different. No, you always mess with the government. Gotta keep them on their toes, whip them in shape every once in a while. Well, I'm continuing with Dry January, so I'm drinking a Squirt Zero Sugar.
Does it taste different?
Yeah, it tastes like it doesn't have any sugar in it.
Does it, actually?
Yeah.
Does it different?
Yeah, there's always like a weird like dry bitterness to sodas that don't have sugar.
I don't know if I've tried one. We've had them
Oh. No, like Squirt.
in the house.
Squirt's like one of those weird things.
I
Like,
know.
it smells like Ruby Red Squirt reminds me of like the summer of '96.
We have, like, Dr. Pepper, no sugar.
Yeah, Dr.
And
Pepper
some
has like
other-
all the caffeine in it. It's
And some
literally-
other shit. Yeah, I'm not going to drink that now, obviously. But I haven't even tried one.
Oh.
That's because I drink cream soda all the time. I am freaking addicted to cream soda, my dude. It's delicious. It doesn't have any caffeine. It's great. Fantastic. Which is better, though? Is cream soda or root beer better, do you think?
My jam is root beer,
I don't know. Which one do I like better?
but like cream soda with like ice cream in it though.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
That's the wrong soda for the ice cream, sir.
Yeah.
You put that shit in root beer.
Actually, you put it in grape soda. It's-
What the fuck?
yeah, dude.
No, that's disgusting. You're an animal. I don't know what the hell that was, but I don't like it.
I don't.
grape soda?
Yeah. Or strawberry.
That's insane, dude.
I feel like I should have done that in my youth with Mountain Dew, but I don't know if I ever actually did.
That sounds super gross. Actually, the weird combination that I like is a sandwich with roast beef and grape jelly.
What the fuck?
It's actually really good. I did it as a dare, I think. And they thought it was going to be gross, but I thought it was quite delightful. So there you go. Maybe try that.
It's like the cranberry sauce on a turkey. You know, it's the same vibe, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. It's good. I haven't had it for a while. I should try it again soon. See if I actually still like it.
Well, while you're talking to us about terrifying things, what did you spin?
I spun Spoopy, but I realized that it's kind of book as well.
And spooky takes a lot of different forms. We could do like a spooky movie, even though movies is one of our other things.
Yeah, you know the last time I watched a goddamn movie?
That's what we talked about last time.
Oh,
No,
was it?
No, that was this time. Because we're talking about all the anime.
What did we... There was something we were supposed to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listeners, write us and tell us what we forgot about, and we'll maybe forget about it next time, too. All right, so I did another Junji Ito.
Mm-hmm. He was the one that did the...
That's actually in the back of this book.
Yes, the holes. We actually did that as one of the other
which I think
episodes.
is referenced in a Spirit Box song.
Oh, that's kind of rad.
I'll have to... I think it's The Void.
Yeah.
But
Find the hole that fits
There's
you.
there's a line in it says that she's like, in the hole that was made for me. And then something after that kind of cued me into it. And I was like, is that what I think it is? It could be something else. I could be full of shit. But it sounds like that was a reference
Okay,
to...
but this
the
book
fault.
you're holding, it is Gio?
Gil.
Gil.
The death stench creeps.
And so this is a collection of horror manga?
This is one.
One horror manga.
This is one, whole one. And then it's got two one-shots in the back. So how manga typically works is you start out with a one-shot. So it's just like a chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Then you publish that and see kind of how it does.
Yeah,
It could be...
if it takes...
Yeah, it could be a collection of like 3 one-shots of the same story to see like, kind of like what character would be more popular in that setting. That's what they did with Soul Eater, and that's why there's 3 like prologue episodes, because that was the 3 one-shots that came
I see.
from that. So yeah, it's a collection of one story and 2 one-shots, which one of the one-shots is the Enigma, which we've talked about in
Yes.
Kansas City. That was when...
And Karen was on the show at that time.
Yes. So, this shit is crazy, by the way.
So this guy has a really cool like anime style. Like the faces they look very they don't look anime, they look very human.
You know what the other favorite thing that he likes to draw in kind of the same-ish style almost? He likes to draw about his cats. Like his daily life with his cats, and they're hilarious.
Okay, that's amazing.
But it's still kind of like, it's not like as creepy as this, but it's still kind of like this dark, spoopy vibe, which is great. It's awesome. He's a great author. They've also made Netflix stuffs.
Oh, rad.
I don't know about this one in particular, but some of his other stuff. I need a Kleenex. I don't have one.
In your own office, you don't have... Not even at your desk?
I have a hanky somewhere.
Oh, my God.
I'll just have just talk about something while I drink this.
Okay. So, is your plan, are we going to walk through one of the books, or are you actually talking about the author?
No, we're going to walk through this one.
Okay.
Specifically. I'm going to move my keyboard over.
You have to use your descriptive words.
I'm going to try.
This is a radio show.
So this shit...
Audio only.
This shit is crazy. So we kind of start out with our 2 main characters. So it's a guy and a girl. And the guy loves the sea, loves scuba diving, gets chased by sharks on a regular basis.
Yeah, as you were like flipping through that, I saw like there's a bunch of sharks. I was like, hell yeah, let's go.
Well, there's more sharks later.
Okay.
But yeah, look at that guy. Look at that.
Bah.
He's just a goofy looking. He looks more
like
like
a derp shark.
yeah, he looks more like an eel kind of.
Yeah.
But and his lady friend, and she's got a really sensitive nose. And
Is
after
she part shark?
what?
Is she part shark?
No.
Oh.
This isn't what you're jumping. You're jumping through hoops, sir. We're not. Anyway,
nose.
she has a sensitive nose, and when he comes back up from scuba diving, she's like, "Wow, you smell weird."
Yeah, I smell like the ocean. I was just in there.
Yeah. And they're kind of she's a jealous lady. So they kind of bickering all the time. And they're just going about their day, you know, and suddenly something skididdles by. It's a fish.
But it's like
with metal leggies.
yeah, but it's like mechanical. What the hell? No, it's got like insect like legs coming out of the. God.
They're made of metal, and it's got tubes out of its gills.
Yeah, so it's like a very H.R. Geiger, very
Yeah.
biomechanical style of art. It's like, that's so gross.
And one of the things.
Oh, it's in English.
Yeah, this is in English.
Why?
You can actually read this shit.
Yeah, I could.
But look at him skitter by.
Oh gosh. Oh
So-
no, it's like a whole like 2-page spread of this
Yeah.
weird fish thing like running around. Like the individual panels are so good. Yes.
And he's like, "Oh my god, this smells really bad. What the hell did I just slam into the wall with my dresser?" So he's like, "What is this? What is going on here? This smells bad. I'm gonna murder it." Basically. And she isn't feeling very good because the smell is so
Potent.
overwhelming now.
Not to derail you too much, but there is a very famous H.P. Lovecraft. I think it's a Dunwich Horror, where one of the characters who's being possessed by the cosmic entities actually like starts to like smell really bad.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is
So,
along the same lines.
He murders the shit out of it, puts it in a bag,
Mm-hmm.
And slams it with a rock. This poor fishy with
Yeah, it's like half fish, half crab.
skedaddle legs. And then the good old the bag floats in through the window with the little skedaddle
How
fish in it.
Floats in the air through the.
What could it be? What's going on with this fish? So they're trying to murder.
It's like flying around the room like a bat. Like it's like they're trying to run away from it and it keeps chasing them. Oh my God.
And then the bag floats outside with the fishy guy still in it. And then from the sea,
Oh my
We
God.
get more.
They start crawling out of the
More.
ocean.
more fish with skedaddle legs. They're just zooming about.
Yeah, that would weird me the fuck out. I'd be like, we're not going
I'd be like-
near the ocean.
What the fuck is happening? So then we go to some fishing boats that are pulling up skedaddle leg fish.
My
fish.
God.
Just bags full of skedaddle leg fish.
Yeah, like it's like a whole fishing trawler, like the giant
Yeah.
net. It's all like these half fish, half crab, metally. Oh God, the escape! They're running everywhere.
And they stab people with their little skedaddle legs.
No wait, where are they stabbing people?
Stab.
I can't see that. You have it upside down.
Oh, sorry.
So there are people actually getting murked. Oh my God! Like he's getting
Yeah,
stabbed in the chest.
people are getting stabbed by the skedaddle legs.
Oh, that one's
Oh,
a squid.
there's a squid.
Okay,
So this isn't limited
this
to
isn't.
fish.
Yeah, specifically a fish.
What else could have skedaddle legs? Skedaddle legs.
Are we gonna get a robot shark? Shark! Oh my God, no!
So this shark is going. We're now cutting to a beach, by the way. Sorry, didn't preface
That's
it.
very, like,
we're
very
on a
Jaws.
beach. We're on a beach now, and the shark is coming straight for the beach at astounding speeds and above water more than you would expect. Almost like
Actually,
it's got some skedaddle legs.
Oh god! Like it's got all these
Yeah,
like
all-
metal tubes coming out of its gills,
Tubes are out of the gills.
like, like going into the legs below it.
It's got big old leggies. And it's eating people, by the way. It is eating the poor beachgoers. So then we get back to our main couple.
She's still not
and
alive.
She's having a bad time. She's keeps saying that he smells bad. But then out the window,
Outside
see-
their house is a fucking shark.
we see a skedaddle leg shark. And they're both like, "Excuse me, what the hell is that?"
Yeah, it's like just tapping on the window. You have a moment of your time to
Look
talk
up.
about your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Like, what the hell?
Shark Lord. And it gets in their house, of course.
Just knocking on the door.
Breaks into their house.
Yeah, it breaks down it breaks into the wall.
And it smells real bad. And then they look out on the street, and there
and
is
it's
all sorts of manners of skedaddle leg
God.
sea creatures.
No, yeah, in the panel of the manga, it's like all different types of fish. Like there's
Yeah.
an eel, there's
Every
like
single type
like
of fish.
a flounder.
Any probably gill dwelling underwater thing has the skedaddle legs, and they smell real bad. Yep, look at them go. Just the whole sea
Everyone.
of skedaddle legs
Oh my god.
are coming out.
The shark creeping around the corner in the hallway. Oh, this is extremely well done. Where can someone find this? Because these are like too good not to show
I
to
mean,
everybody.
it's you can buy it. You could probably see it on the internet, to be honest. But I got mine from Barnes and Noble.
Yes.
And yeah, so all of these fish that are skedaddling around smell really, really bad.
Oh, dude, that guy's getting absolutely fucked by.
Oh yeah, he's
Like he's shooting a gun at it.
yeah, it's a policeman, and he's like, I don't know I'm gonna shoot my gun about it.
It's like he's already half in
And,
the shark's mouth.
yeah, he got.
I don't think he's gonna make it. Oh my
Look
God.
at it.
It's going upstairs.
He's got legs. Why can't the shark go up the stairs? He's got legs. Yeah. So they are. They're getting
This is so amazingly well drawn. God, this is so good.
they're getting butt fucked by the shark. But then they find it out. They must have tricked him. They tricked him out of the house, out the window.
Yeah, I think like they let it charge and then just like sidestep. Like,
Yep. And he's looking pretty dead, don't you think?
I don't think he's gonna stay dead. Once something's alive, it's hard to kill.
Twink, twink. So the shark guy is actually dead
Oh.
by this point.
Okay.
But his little leggies are still twitching away.
So the shark is dead, but it means the locomotion are not.
So,
Or did there's hunters just taking pot shots at the sharks?
yeah, they're trying to shoot the sharks. And our main lady is having an even worse time now. So, they decide to go to his uncle's laboratory, being like, what
Oh, of course.
in the hell is going on here, my buddy? Like, there's some shit going on.
Oh, his uncle is drawn.
Yeah,
as,
he's looking really mad scientist guy.
God, no, who does he look like? He looks like some old rock star. Like, he looks like a shitty version of Gary Cantrell. Who am I thinking of? Singer of Soundgarden.
Oh, yep. I know
Chris
him.
Cornell.
Yep, he does. And she is just like the girlfriend is just losing her shit by this point. She is like, the smell just keeps getting stronger and stronger, and I can just smell that. That is all I smell.
No, like the way that he captures like just her losing her
Yeah.
mind is just so well drawn.
She is freaking out. She is at this point, it is basically just full mental breakdown.
It's like I'd much rather have death than have to smell this.
Yeah. And here comes little Mr. Fish Skidaddle
Oh,
in the
God.
bag.
The bag is back.
From the first volume. So, yep.
Why is it floating?
That's a key point. Why is it floating? Mm-hmm. So yeah, this now they're being chased by the bag with the original skedaddle fish in it, and the bag has burst.
Oh no! Oh god!
And this fish is clearly
It's like
half decomposed.
yeah, it's like rotting away.
So why is it chasing after them? Why is it still moving? The fish is dead. What's going on?
The legs are like independent.
Yep. As you can see in the next panel, the legs start.
Oh god! Like coming off of the fish. Oh god!
And it
that's
still
so
moves.
fucking gross.
It's still going. So this fish is clearly fucking been through it and is dead. But the mechanical legs are still moving. So what's going on? And it's so smelly. So they
Let's go back
they
to
stuff
Chris,
it back in a
go back
bag.
to Chris Cornell.
yeah, they stuff it back in a bag.
Take it back to Uncle Doctor.
And they take it back. And he opens the bag and they're hit with the smell. And of course the uncle is like, have you ever smelled a dead body? This is what it smells like.
The stench of death and decay.
Yeah. And the poor girlfriend goes outside and was like, I can still just smell it. I can smell it so much. And she's just...
Like he draws the boyfriend like he's tired as fuck. Like he's got like dark circles under his eyes. He just looks like, God damn it, I have to do this more.
Yeah. And she hears a...
Don't you get it? They're already here.
She hears a... Boom! Little guy.
Oh, it's like a
Tiny guy with little skedaddle
like
legs.
a minnow or something like that.
Yeah.
Like something the size of a hamster.
Yeah. So they're having a rough go of it.
Can't get us on the third floor, I guess, apparently. Wait, is there a giant hole in their house?
Well, they're not at their house
yeah,
now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're in like looks like
An apartment or a
complex.
hotel. So the uncle is experimenting on the skedaddle. The fish.
So he starts dissecting the fish that was
Yes.
on top of the crab legs.
So he's taken the fish off, and he's gotten to the part of just the tubes and the leggies, basically, and the basically what was holding the fish on.
Yeah, it's like a rib cage.
Yeah, it looks very rib cage-esque. The whole thing, like this part, the bottom part that's under the rib cage part that the leggies are attached to, is looking very heart-shaped-ish with the tubes.
Yeah, like human heart, not like kawaii.
Yeah. And it grabs onto Uncle's arm. So, Mr. Scientist has now the complete setup of what was on the rotting fish on his arm.
Oh my god.
And he decides to... Oh, I guess that's not
He's
yet.
trying to
All right,
escape.
never mind. Shh. I almost spoiled it.
Okay.
But yeah, the fish skedaddling out of the ocean is on the news.
Mm-hmm.
So the girlfriend is still freaking about because she can smell it.
Mm-hmm.
She's just having a hard time with all this smell. And we come to Mr. Uncle again. And,
Yes, Dr. Uncle with his
yes.
crab arm.
Dr. Uncle.
Oh, yes.
And he is going on about how my father said he wanted to be cremated when he died because he seemed to dread the smell of his own corpse. Don't you think it's strange? Who would care how they smell after they died? It wouldn't bother them. But then his father was telling him about a story when he was he was a scientist for the Imperial Japanese Army during the war. He was assigned to an uninhabited island, where the army was developing biological weapons. And They had a lot of failed experiments. But the one thing that they did discover was a mutated strain of germ. This germ would produce incredible amounts of gas in the tissues of laboratory animals. And when technicians sealed their orifices, the animal bodies would inflate. But what really surprised the scientists wasn't the amount of gas, it was the smell. The smell of a dead person. Decomposition. Death. And it was so bad that many of the researchers became ill, which led to the supervisors realizing that they could use it as a weapon, which seemed foolish. But their first idea was to send in infected animals to the other side of the battlefield to
spread.
Basically
the smell.
Spread the smell so the other side would get nauseous and it would be off their game.
They would just want to leave.
But the problem was the germ deteriorated the animals so quickly that they couldn't get far enough away before they broke down. So they needed a better medium for transportation.
So they just made a bunch of crab legs.
Which was a machine operated by gas pressure. So you would attach said animal to the machine, and the gas that the germ put would power the leggies.
Oh my God. So this floating bag, it was just the gas explanation. It wasn't actually chasing it. It was, oh my God.
But,
so why is there like 1,000 of these things?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the scientists left this island with their discoveries. But American fighters sunk the transport ship carrying the completed prototypes of these leggies.
Damn Americans.
So, what do you think? Do you think this is his dad's his dad was the only survivor. The scientist's dad was the only survivor out of all of these people from this ship. And now, these lovely little leggy monsters are on the run. So, was it his dad? Who knows? Maybe we'll find out later.
It's on the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Anyway, so now we have a little skittle animal coming after the girlfriend again. And now we get to the part where we find out what happened to Mr. Scientist after his...
his running with the crab.
Yeah. So the girlfriend gets startled by...
just a disembodied arm with the crab legs.
The skedoodle that was coming after her was the scientist's arm that he lopped off.
Oh, God.
Skedaddling around. So it doesn't even have to be the entire organism.
Just needs some food source to keep running.
It just needs the gas power from the germ. From the virus.
So then Uncle was infected?
No, that's why he lopped off his arm.
Oh.
So he wouldn't get infected. That's why he just went whoop.
Oh, I see.
He said he had no choice. He had to amputate.
How did they do that? He was talking to them. He had dinner with them. How do they not know one of his arms is missing?
They're just teenagers. They don't know shit.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah, fair.
But, yes. So now the scientist has found out that the germ is contagious. So now they're wondering how many people have been exposed to it, because the germ is most likely in the gas, and these things have been skedaddling about the entire town. But, so the the main guy character is like recognizing that he's been like stabbed several times by these little guys.
Oh no.
And
didn't he fight a shark?
he doesn't feel anything weird. But then we get to our lovely main lady, and she has it.
Oh God! Like it's a full page. She's like her face and hands are covered.
The reason
in, like,
that
boils
she's been smelling it more and more
because it's
and
coming
more
from her
is because it's coming off of her. So she's not looking great. She's swollen. She's got boils all over the place.
She's very zombie-like.
And she's
oh God, she's so gross.
Yeah, and she's just emitting the gas.
Yeah,
basically. And now on the TV, the skedaddle army
all
of the fish are just
has reached Tokyo,
getting everywhere. They are just creeping about and getting people. And now we're getting skedaddle whales with like shit tons of legs.
Yeah.
So what does it look like? There's 3 sets of 4 on each side. No, 4 sets of 3 on each side. I know how to count.
Yes, very good.
So yeah, skedaddle
giant
whales.
like sperm whale coming out of the ocean with all these like creepy legs.
Yep. And they're just getting more. And lovely girlfriend is trying to jump off the balcony.
Yeah, putting into it herself.
Yeah. And she ends up.
Oh. Yeah, she's a human chandelier.
But I don't think she's actually dead.
Yeah, she keeps throwing up. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's like
and
more sharks.
Another skedaddle shark
sharks.
on their way to the hospital. Getting chased by a shark on land. I feel like that's definitely somebody's nightmare.
Yeah, as I say, that's absolutely terrifying. It's like fast too.
Yeah, it almost.
Oh my God.
It almost gets them.
One of my favorite things about like classic Japanese manga is like all the onomatopoeia on there. Like go back a page.
Yeah. The
like,
the noises.
It's chasing him down like a narrow alley, and all over the page is like kashink, kashink, kashink. It's like,
bam.
oh my God.
Yeah, like all of the sound effects are in words basically, so you can read them out in your brain.
Yeah.
Getting absolutely gotten after by another skedaddle shark.
It's crab metal shark.
But fortunately, they make it to Uncle's house.
Good old Uncle Dr. One Arm.
Actually, no, she might be actually dead.
Oh yeah, she's all like bloated now.
So they get in the car, and then we get another lovely sea animal that has skedaddle legs, and it's a big old squid.
Oh God.
And yeah, like he's saying that there's smell. It smells bad everywhere, and he's just getting absolutely thrashed by this squid, grabbing his legs and yeeting him all over the place. What a bad day. And then he gets thrown
proper fucked in like a whole pit of like that shrimp, small fish.
No, they're all skedaddle animals, fish animals. So like shrimp, and small fish. Basically, a pit of skedaddle legs and sea creatures. And he is not having a good time.
Oh God! It's like
and
all over him. He's gonna
passes the fuck out in this pit. But thankfully, he comes to spoopy souls. Why? Why is it like that? And he sees his girlfriend's face in the sea of ghosts.
This is very Akira.
And he wakes up in the hospital.
Oh my God. You're going to tell me this is all like fucking fever dream?
Nope. Now they're using tanks to
Oh God.
to blow up the big fishes. And they got gas masks and stuff on because they must have realized that the gas is not
It's
good.
like the carrier.
And yeah, the girlfriend's dead. She dead, I guess. But the uncle is very like nonchalant about it, which is not good. So the uncle is like, oh yes, I don't really know what happened to her body in the chaos. They probably just picked her up with the truck and whatnot because there's so many people dying right now.
Dispose of the hazardous bio waste.
And the uncle's assistant is like, hey, I can't bear it anymore. Please come with me. And he walks into a room where girlfriend is now hooked up to a new, brand spanking new, shiny set of Skitttle legs.
Oh my God.
And she's very clearly a DED.
Yeah.
She's got glazed over eyes,
Yeah.
still covered in boils. And he's like, excuse me, what?
And it's got the tubes in her mouth because it's taking all the gas because that's how it runs. It runs off the gas pressure.
Yep. So it turns out the uncle hooked her up to his own walking machine.
I like how Uncle has like a claw hand now.
Yeah, he's got a little bing, bing, bing. But these are
Oh my God.
the new and improved Skitttle legs that he made. And then basically she gets
out like she's escaping.
Yeah, she skedaddles and stabs the uncle square through the center. So he's probably not going to do well.
He's not going to be in the
But
sequel.
she does escape, and he goes looking for her.
God, she's just like this.
And there's just more rotting fishes.
Yeah, the entire city is just full of just dead. Bleh.
Yeah. And there's obviously people that have fallen victim to other Skitttle fish.
Everyone
just
has the
leaking on the ground. And now the I wonder if it showed it before this. But basically what has happened is after the Skitttle legs, after their whatever was on them,
it's been like completely digested. They move on to other biological.
they are taking the Skitttle leg victims.
So now there's people.
Yeah, now there's people.
Lots of people
on Skitttle legs.
God.
And he's looking for his girlfriend. But her Skitttle legs should at least be different because they're made by the uncle. And yeah, there are just people walking around.
Why isn't he getting infected by all this stuff?
You have noticed. Even though he's been stabbed several times.
Well, and has been, lung deep in all of this.
And there's a lot of pages.
God, this is so gross.
There's a lot of pages going on. So he's finding out if you throw something like a rock in there and it tries to clamp on,
but
it'll break it. It'll break the system. It'll break the clampy clamps, and it can't clamp on anything anymore. And he's walking about, and he gets caught in a Skitttle leg on his foot.
Oh no!
Which would be painful as hell. I don't know about you, but I don't.
It looks very sharp.
I don't like that. But he gets it off. But other people are still getting attacked by the Skitttle legs.
They're just getting eaten.
Yeah, basically at this point they're becoming a problem. More of a problem because now they're taking people. And then some of the bigger ones that had like the sharks and the whale on them are taking multiple
people
on them.
It's like, oh look, it's your whole family.
Absolutely horrifying.
God.
He's still looking for his poor girlfriend though.
Sunk cost fallacy, man. Just get the fuck out of town.
and they're literally like sucking people into them and
Yeah.
plugging them in, basically. So these things are just
Yeah, so it's making bigger and bigger, just
Yeah.
conglomerates of just
getting worse.
mass flesh.
And now you're getting on the streets.
Oh God, you hear throughout everything. Oh no, the
But
circus.
suddenly, there's a circus tent that he stumbles upon,
Oh God.
and somebody has made a circus
Oh no.
with the Skitta legs. There
I hate it.
there is your typical circus animals on the Skitta legs, and
Yeah,
then there's
there's-
also
People.
acrobat ones that have people attached to them.
There's like music happening all.
Yep.
Oh no.
Somebody is, and all of the band has the disease, so they're just blowing.
Yeah, all the air.
Yep.
The
And some
stank.
dude is some horrifying looking dude.
Yeah.
That is the most like supervillain looking guy in this entire thing.
Like L from Death Note.
He is the head of the circus master. He's just like very gaunt looking gentleman. And he's telling them all about the circus. And they've also connected some of the gas to a cannon. And is
Oh, they're just launching
launching them
fucks.
out of there.
God. Like this descended really quick. God.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like the guy that blows the fire off the stick, but instead
It's all just dead souls.
Yeah. ghostly looking things. And so he's just like, what is happening? Why is this happening? I don't like this. But he keeps like getting the gas on him.
Yeah.
And then the circus master's like, oh, yes, our main attraction. Please sit over here and observe
Your
your
girlfriend."
poor girlfriend. And he's just like, okay, that's enough. But it's crazy. So she's trying to escape the circus now, and he is going after her still.
Oh God.
And he finally gets to her.
Just hops
and-
on as she's running away.
Yeah, and switches her machine off because hers has an off button. And he takes her back to Uncle's laboratory. And the assistant answers the door looking quite grim.
Yeah.
So he is, where's my uncle? And
Funny you should ask. Yeah, isn't he dying? He got stabbed.
Yeah. He's like, if I'm going to die, I want to die peacefully in my lab. Take me to lab number 2. She's like, all right, sure, whatever. So he went into lab 2, and she's like, oh, he died in there. You closed the door. And boyfriend is like, okay, so I got her, but I don't want to leave her
How do I
on that. So
Oh, he starts trying to take her apart, but she's like rotting flesh. Oh
Yeah.
God.
So they're trying to take
Trying
the
to remove
tubes
all the
out. They're trying to take all the
biomechanical
stuff out.
Elements.
Yeah. And they're like, well, we should probably go get Uncle and just maybe bury him or burn them both at the same time. And so they go back to the lab and break in to the lab. And what do they see?
Say, Uncle's got to still be alive.
Uncle
Yeah, he's got
hooked
his own.
himself up to like a flying
Oh,
blimp
oh God.
with the skedaddle rib attachment on the bottom.
Yeah.
So what's his plan there?
Now he can spread all of the
So-
gas all over the world.
His plan is to be able to
What is happening?
he's shooting at them
Oh, dear God.
with the gas. But yeah, so
Yeah,
he
assistant
built
number 2 and main character boy.
Yeah, he built his own.
Like, yeah, blimp bomber thing.
Well, and they're like, he's dead. He definitely can't be conscious. So how is he shooting stuff at us? And yeah, it's crazy, great. And he's like, they find out they can still
Feel.
be so. Yeah, they're still conscious this entire time they're rotting away. So girlfriend.
Oh, knows that
Presses her power button
she was
back
trying
on.
to save him. Oh.
And she goes.
Turned it off.
She actually goes after.
Uncle Blimp.
Yeah, but Uncle Blimp captures the secretary, or not the secretary, the assistant, and flies away with her. And then the girlfriend, Bot, skedaddles away, and is met.
Like a
by
bunch
an
of
army.
other people. What the hell?
There's still fish. There's still
Why
fish.
there's no fish?
Because they're probably new fish.
Oh, okay.
And she gets surrounded by all of these new skedaddle machines.
Anime fight.
Yeah, and she gets annihilated.
Murked. Yeah.
There's even a cow.
Oh my god.
There's a cow on the skedaddle machine.
Where
And
the fuck did you find this? Well, yeah, it was with the other one with the it's like, God, this is okay. So like, yeah, it started off as kind of like gross and graphic. Now it's
just getting worse.
Straight up just disgusting.
yeah, but he's still trying to like help her and save her.
Yeah.
And yep, he's still. So now he's looking for her again. And now the circus skedaddles are out with the
They have
cannon
artillery.
and are shooting off
Just dead bodies into the air.
after Uncle Blimp.
Oh.
So they don't like these new machines. They're attacking the new machines. And they shoot Uncle Blimp down. But don't worry, he's got bat wings. And he's getting away. And he's just like,
Oh yeah, he still has his assistant.
he's walking around. And he's like, I don't know what to do. My girlfriend's gone. Now there's giant
Dear God.
ones with.
Yeah, like the armature that the whale was on is now just like 100 people hooked
Yeah.
up to it. It's like,
And they're
God.
marching on to spread the stink. But then he runs into some other
There's
people
still people still alive? How?
because they're immune. They're immune to the germ. That's why he hasn't gotten sick,
And he
even though
couldn't
he's
smell
been
in the beginning.
stabbed. Yeah. And then he finds
Oh, his girlfriend.
poor girlfriend, but she is
Bones. Stripped of all her flesh.
she's burnt to a crisp. And he says, "Oh, you don't smell anymore, at least."
Oh, God.
And he's just sitting on the hill with her.
Oh,
Yeah. And that's it. That's all you get.
oh my God. What a horrible story. What a god-awful. Oh.
That's why he was in the spoopy category.
I'm trying to think. There is a game. It's called Scorn, and it was all inspired by H.R. Geiger, who's the guy that did all the biomechanical
Yeah.
drawings for like the Alien series.
Yeah.
And it reminded me a lot of that.
Yeah.
Where it's like the difference between humanity and machine is very, very blurred, to the point where like it's like all body horror.
Yeah.
It's like,
But it also never answers the question, like any of the questions. So it kind of hints like, oh yeah, Uncle's dad worked on said project in the army that created this germ and these leggies. But everybody, every part of the project was lost except for Mr. Dad. And now these little creatures are skedaddling about. So
that's it's kind of a thing with Japanese storytelling, where
yeah, they leave out a lot.
well, no,
a lot of the steps.
you don't necessarily fight what happens to you. You just learn to deal with it. The biggest example I think of is like in Spirited Away. When she gets spirited away, her parents are pigs. she doesn't try to fight to go back home. She just makes where she is her home.
Oh, that's because she would have. Oh, okay, so there must have been a part of that you missed, or maybe is missed in translation. But the lady with the big hair
Yeah.
says that if she tries to leave, she'll slaughter them as pigs. Basically,
Yeah.
she'll make them into bacon.
Yeah.
So she can't leave. She can't do anything about it. She has to be indentured to her in order to keep them alive. Basically, that's why she can't fuck off. That's why. I don't know if that was lost in a translation thing or not, but maybe it was.
Okay, in Princess Mononoke, where he like joins the village, and stuff like that. And so like trying to go back, he just like no, I just live here now.
Yeah.
These are my people. Like, oh yeah, there's a bunch of just like dead mechanical fish. I guess this is how life is. I just gotta okay, girlfriend, let's go back to our apartment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
but it does leave out like big puzzle pieces, but that adds to like the mystery of it. And it's like there's no conclusion.
Yeah. Well,
there's things skittling about, and there's people that are immune, and that's it. That's all you got. But yeah, and now that I had to read this horrifying thing because I didn't know anything about it when I bought it.
Share it. Thanks
so
for sharing
now
it with
everybody must be exposed to skittital legs.
Well, thank you for that.
Yep.
Oh God! All right. Well, roll for your next one. Hopefully, you don't.
I hope you think about that in the middle of the night now.
Yeah.
All right. What do I get next? There's still no sound. I'm gonna have to figure out. Oh, I got TV/movies. Oh, you know what though? Did you already write what you got down?
Well, I spun for history last time, but if we're doing that, do you want to do Arcane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we will do an Arcane special, I guess.
Are we gonna do it in 3 like we did last time?
Yeah, we'll most likely do it
Okay.
in 3 as in last time, because I'm sure there'll be plenty to talk about in each episode.
I'm actually pretty excited. I haven't seen the new season.
Yeah, I've been avoiding anything about it.
Yeah, me too.
Specifically because of this.
I wanted to do it here.
Yeah, yeah. So we will have. Are we going to do them all in one day? We might have to do it on a Saturday.
Do you know how many episodes there are?
I think there's 3, right? Or is it 6?
I don't know. I have to look it up. But I think we should do it how we did. Well, we'll have to see how the series is split up because, like last time, the previous season, it was 3 episodes of 3, and doing it in chunks like that worked out pretty well.
Why is the internet stupid?
Your internet's stupid.
Okay, well, we'll figure out a way to split it out. We might have to pick like a Saturday to record though, and just record them all in one day.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I kind of want to spread it out so that way I can
spread
actually
it out?
like take notes and.
Do you want to do?
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, whatever. Meh.
Well, after that absolutely horrific story, do you have something lighthearted to send us off with?
Spooky's tip is to keep packets of miso soup on hand, because if you are feeling nauseous or not like you want food, but it's food time, miso soup is a great like filler thing that has a lot of nutrition to it. And at Walmart, you can just buy like the packets. So it's literally you put the packet in a bowl and add water. And it's very nutritious. And if you're not feeling good or your tummy's feeling meh, it's a really good thing to eat. So there's my top
If you
tip.
have an appetite, but you know you need to eat.
Have some miso soup on hand.
That's actually pretty good advice. Thank you.
Sometimes I give good advice. But now I got to think of a joke. I don't have one. Or something funny. Something funny. I already talked about Bean stealing my pillow. I don't
How
know.
does a kitty like its steak cooked? Rare.
That's not good enough. That's not an accepted brew. Come on now. You can do better than that. something funny.
I didn't prepare one this time, so this is your turn.
I know, and I forgot about it because we haven't done this in so long. Well, maybe I should say something scary instead.
No, we had enough of that today.
I don't know. This is bad.
It's okay. We can just send it there.
No. Be friends with the monster under your bed because they might actually be fun.
There you go.
Good enough? That's scary and fun? I don't know. I don't have any good
The
ones.
monster under your bed hates you.
What? Why would they hate you?
It's like, oh
They
man, I've
hated
been
you.
assigned to this chick. Damn it.
If they hated you, they wouldn't hang out on your bed anymore.
No, it's like Monsters Inc. Like they have to be
Oh,
there.
no. Maybe if they had it under your bed, they like you. But if they had it in your closet, they hate you. So watch out for the ones in your closet. How about that? Is that good enough?
That's good enough.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.